Hi, welcome to the podcast. It's your dream, live it. I am your host, Makita Benjamin. In this podcast, we talk about inspiration and tips for your life from a biblical perspective. Today's topic is doing what you love just because you love it. Get comfortable and open your mind to receive as I feed you some inspiration for your life. Here we go. First, our scripture inspiration is coming from Isaiah 41, verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. This verse is absolutely such a beautiful verse. It's very personal with God talking to us, and He understands that sometimes we become fearful, and He's reassuring us, fear thou not, for I am with thee. That is such a comforting statement, just to know that God is with us, no matter what you're going through, whether you're going through the fire, whether you're going through the valley, whether you're going through the flood, or whether you're going through even your calmest of days. He is with you. But those days when you are going through the fire, He says, fear not, I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. And you know, He said, I am that I am. He is everything. He is our all in all. So we can depend on Him. And here, even more, He shows His concern and His help. He said, I will help thee. Yes, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life, He says, I will help thee. What an amazing comfort and thought to know that God is in our corner. He is in our corner and He wants to help us. But too many times we're just looking at our outside circumstances, and we're also playing all of the negative things in our head, and we stray away from how big our God is. He is big, He is mighty, and He is able to accomplish literally the impossible with Him on our side. But a lot of times we just don't believe it. We really don't. We don't believe in His power and in His magnitude. And because of that, we limit what we think that He can do. I want to tell you a little bit about my journey through entrepreneurship. My parents, they've always been into business, especially my dad, always working for himself. And he's a nautical engineer, fix boat engines, and he can also fix cars. He can do a lot of different things, but his main trade is fixing boat engines. So I've seen him work in his own businesses for many years, and I got that bug from him, just wanting to do my own thing. But also I went to school. They encouraged me very strongly to go to school, go to college. I got my computer engineering degree, and my dream was to go work for NASA at the space station. I wanted to redesign the space shuttle and engineer it and take it for its first test flight too. Very ambitious goals. But when I graduated, they actually stopped the space program, and now there was thousands of engineers out of a job. And me just graduating from school, they more wanted the highly skilled engineers that were now looking for work. a lot of the jobs I was applying for, they said, we want 10 years of experience. How am I supposed to get 10 years of experience? I just graduated. So I had to go into another field. I went into another field, and that's where I stayed for 13 years. Well, and even a little bit more. But during that time, I was actively just trying to do anything to help me achieve my dream of working for myself. That is what I wanted forever. I have a love of music. And at my job, me and a very close friend of mine, he's my brother, and we started a musical group, and we were singing, and we were going to different events locally here in Florida. And we created a CD, we sent out CDs and press packets to different record labels. And a lot of them got sent back, returned to sender. So some of them never even opened, because we didn't have no connections. We didn't have any connections back then, because a lot of times, as they say, it's who you know. So that dream did not come to pass at that time. I've done all sorts of different businesses, different network marketing businesses as well, just with the promise that maybe this can help me achieve my dream. I can do well in this business, and from the funds, maybe it can fuel my dream of singing full time or just doing whatever I love full time. And I did several businesses. I worked very hard, and especially the last one that I was in. But I did not have the success that others have. Other people have had very good success. I've seen it with my own eyes, so I know that it is possible. It just didn't work for me. However, it really did prepare me for business. It gave you that drive. It trained you in how to accept your losses and still pick yourself up and keep going. So I don't regret doing it. However, I think sometimes we focus too much on other people's dreams and not our own, because of that belief where we don't believe that our dreams can fund the life that we want. And that is not true, because if God put a desire, a passion within you, that means that He's going to make a way for you to live off of that passion. But we get sidetracked chasing after other people's dreams, or listening to people telling us that our dreams cannot produce any money. And we get sidetracked and we look for other things to do, and then we become miserable because we're not happy. We're not happy with what we're doing. And this is the year, this is the time. The time is right now for you to stop chasing other people's dreams and for you to pursue your own, because your dream is valid and it's time to write your own story. Stop including yourself in other people's story. Write your own story. It's time to go out there and really accomplish your dreams. And here's another thing I've learned is to don't compare yourself to others. Because again, in some of the programs I've done, other people are successful. And I have tried. I believe, yes, we can always try even harder. But I have tried, and it just did not work for me at the time. And we get caught up in comparing ourselves to others, like, well, how come that person is successful? How come they got to accomplish what it is that they're doing? It just wasn't your time yet, but your time is coming. The race, everybody is on their own track. And I think that's what we get caught up in. We think we're all on the same track. Yes, we're all in this world and we all have 24 hours in a day, but we're all on our own individual track, and you just have to keep going on your track. So for them, sometimes they reach their reward a little earlier. For you, your reward, you got to go a little bit further to get your reward. But it doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. You just have to keep your eyes on your track and stop looking to the side and comparing yourself with other people. Don't look to the side. Keep yourself focused. Because I met with my same brother, who me and him had the music, and he's doing very well in his profession that he's doing right now. He found something that he loves and that he's very good at, and he's doing very well. And I told him, yeah, I've tried a lot of things, and it's not from lack of trying. It's not from lack of trying and doing that I haven't accomplished what I've wanted yet. But I am in my own race, and there's lessons that I have to learn, and possibly people that I have to help to show them that it doesn't matter how long it takes. You have to keep fighting, and you just have to keep running your own race. As I said, your prize is just a little bit further up there, so you just have to keep going. And we also have to learn to not put limits on God, because I was speaking with one of my friends, and she said, there's things that we want, but we want to tell God how we want it, when we want it, what for him to do for us to accomplish it. Oh God, please, I want this particular house at this time, so make those people approve me. And we want to tell God exactly how to do his job. And no, because then you're putting limits on God. He can find a totally other different way, and maybe an even more perfect house or a more perfect career for you. But if you're telling him exactly how you want things done, where, when, and how, you're limiting him. He knows the desire of our hearts. You tell him what the desire of your heart is, and let him show you how he's going to accomplish that. But don't put limits on God, and also don't compare yourself to other people. For our next segment, it is our inspirational song moment. And this particular song is called Be Magnified. And I have not sung this song in years, because I do my best to not put limits on God, and to know that he truly is extraordinary, and that he can literally accomplish the impossible. So I used to sing this song a lot when I was struggling, and I wanted to believe in him and the magnitude that he can do. And when I finally accepted that he is all powerful and he knows what's best for me, then I stopped singing this song. But I want to sing this song for you today, because I want to encourage you to magnify God in your life, and to know that he is there to help you, and he can make the impossible possible. So no matter what your dreams are, keep dreaming them. The bigger, the better. Here's the song, Be Magnified. I have made you too small in my eyes. Oh Lord, forgive me. And I have believed in a lie that you were unable to help me. But now, oh Lord, I see my wrong. Heal my heart, Lord, and show yourself strong. and in my eyes and with my song. O Lord, be magnified. O Lord, be magnified. Be magnified, O Lord. You are highly exalted, and there is nothing that you can't do. Oh, my heaven, my eyes are on you. And there is nothing that you can't do. So, oh Lord, be magnified. Oh Lord, be magnified. I have leaned on the wisdom of man. Oh Lord, forgive me, and I have responded to them instead of your light and your mercy. But now, oh Lord, I see my wrong. Heal my heart and show yourself strong. And in my eyes and with my song, oh Lord, be magnified. Oh Lord, be magnified. Be magnified, O Lord. You are highly exalted, and there is nothing that you can't do. Oh, my heaven, my eyes are on you, oh Lord. Be magnified, oh Lord, be magnified. Amen. And I pray that the Lord will be magnified in your life today. And in our next segment, it is tips for life. And I really want to encourage you to find your true passion. Find what it is that you absolutely love and do it. Regardless of the likes, regardless of the follows, we always want to check and see how much people like our photo, our video, how many followers we have. Just do it in spite of how many likes and followers that you're getting. It's the consistency that's going to pay off. So right now, you might not be seeing the engagement, but you being consistent, that's going to make all of the difference, and it will benefit you in the end. Also, whatever you are lacking, I want to encourage you to find a mentor. You can have a physical mentor, but also in this day and age, learning from other people through their books and through their videos, that's how you can have a digital mentor as well. Get some books to encourage you in whatever it is that you want to pursue, or if you have to just be more positive, change your mindset, find people that can help you do that, and read books that can help you do that. Watch videos that can help you do that. If you have a negative mindset, don't watch negative things, because that's just going to make you more negative. So whatever you're lacking, find what it is that you're lacking and utilize that. A couple of suggestions I have for you. You can read or you can even look on YouTube. They have the audio there. The book, The 5 Laws of Agreement. That is a really powerful book, and it's really powerful steps to change your mindset about certain things. It's really very helpful. I encourage you to do that. Another wonderful entrepreneurial podcast is called the Social Proof Podcast. You can find it on the podcast, and you can also listen to it on YouTube as well. Those are some of the practical tips that I have for you. In conclusion, I really want to encourage you to do what you love regardless of what you see in the physical. As I said, you have that passion, that dream inside of you for a reason, and it doesn't benefit you and it doesn't benefit others for you to just hold that back. Shine your light, go out there and pursue your dreams no matter what. Don't worry about what you see in the physical. You just keep going and keep doing it, and it will manifest itself in the physical. Feed your mind with positivity and then do an action, because that's another thing that we get caught up in is we input a lot of information, we buy a lot of courses, but then we don't perform any actions. You have to perform an action. Challenge yourself to even do one thing. You listen to something or you hear a tip for you to do, and then do an action. Do one action towards your goal. Walking in baby steps is okay. At least you're making a step forward, but you have to put action to your dream, because faith without works is dead. So you can have faith, but you need to do something towards what it is that you're having faith with. And that's how faith works, and it becomes alive. And don't put limits on God. He's there to help us. You tell him the desire of your heart, and he will help you. But just don't tell him how to do it, when to do it. Don't give him directions, right? Because he knows what's best for us in the end. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I was able to add value to you that you can utilize to continue to be great. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Makita Benjamin, and on Facebook, Makita Benjamin Official. Send me a message and let me know what you like best about today's podcast. You can also visit me on my website, makitabenjamin.com, and pick up one of my books or inquire about booking me as a speaker or a business consultant. I hope you have an amazing day and be blessed. Remember, it's your dream. Live it. Much love.